And as we turn the page, we turn to Trish. Trey, Logan, Zane, Jasmine, I've been lucky enough to have Trish around at a couple very critical junctures in my career. I will say with fair honesty that she's a dynamic, driven leader who's probably done a good job of making sure my career didn't go off track as well. I first met Trish and Trey in 2012 when I was a senior intel officer at the 3-4 Space Wing in Colorado. A very unique place for intelligence officers to be. Space hadn't quite figured out what it wanted to do with intelligence. It didn't help that I walked into my first staff meeting and announced that the Space Wing was really an ISR wing. They just didn't know it yet. And that most of the space operators were maintainers for my ISR wing. So that was a great way to start off. But Trish hit the ground running. She's always been a process-driven leader, cares about people, but gets how making sure that the functionings of the organization in a steady flow will take care of the folks. And I will admit, it was an area I was deficient in until I met Trish. She also then, later on, I was able to grab her back again and have her come with me to the 23rd Intelligence Squadron to basically build that organization from the ground up. Africa's premier cyber ISR squadron. Started with 2 or 3 people. Trish, what were you, hire numbers, what number are you, 6? Hire 6? 6 hire in a squadron of 100. Helped me balance the people and mission side of the things that we needed to do. I would be remiss if I didn't say there's always been some good-natured ribbon going on between Trish and I. When she left the 310 Space Wing, let's see, Logan would have been 5 or 6, and Zane and Jasmine were 3. So I want you to imagine that they're packing 3 young kids up into their car and traveling across country. So we're having her big going away. It's in October. And I'm like, what can I get her and the kids? One, to tide the time over that they're driving, spending 2 or 3 days driving cross country. What do you give 3 young kids right around October? So my wife and I gave them each a massive bucket of candy that we encouraged them to eat in the car as much as they could to get as hyper as they could for the first 6 to 8 hours of the trip. It took a couple of years before Trish would talk to me after that went down. Here's my charge to you, Trish. Continue to develop the airmen in the squadron. Lead from the front, as you always do. Make sure the squadron is ready. UEI is right around the corner. Mobilizations are coming up in a year. I have no doubt that the 50th is going to be ready on both fronts, thanks to the leadership of Sarah and to the continued leadership of Trish. And grow this 50th culture of family. It is rare and unique and different.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the medal presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the official change of command. Attention to orders. Department of the Air Force, Headquarters Air Force Reserve Command, 10th Air Force 655th Intelligence Surveillance and Reconnaissance Wing, Special Order GS-0050. By order of the Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Sarah Reed will relinquish command of the 50th Intelligence Squadron to Lieutenant Colonel Patricia Marshall, effective 16th October 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated and join me in welcoming Commander, 50th Intelligence Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Patricia Marshall.
And I also like to move so Addie's as well. Awesome. Thank you, Colonel T and Colonel Reed, for your kind words and for your leadership. So I'll start with you, Colonel T, and we'll go from there. So thanks for the opportunity and mentoring me throughout the years. Your leadership style of always putting people first, willing to knock on any door, dare I say down any door to help the team has always resonated with me. I am excited to work with you again and appreciate your confidence in my ability to serve as a squadron commander. I like to say I did not bring my family with me though, so you can give them a bunch of candy because they'd have to fly home without me. So that's the real reason. Colonel Reed, thank you for your dedication, not only to the 50th Intelligence Squadron, but to the Air Force. It has been great getting to know you the last couple of months, and I feel so fortunate and set up for success because of all the great things you all have done together and the team you have built here, as you like to call it, your family. So speaking of family, to Sarah's family, Thank you for your sacrifice and for sharing all those days and weekends with us. The next chapter for the Reed family will definitely be epic, and I wish nothing but the best of luck to you all. Colonel Zueda, Colonel Ayers, Colonel Martzlig, and Chief Warden, thank y'all for spending your time here with me in this momentous occasion. I'm very excited, and I'm excited to meet some of y'all for the first time. So, to all other distinguished guests and friends and families, both in person and virtually, thank you for spending your time on your weekend with us. To my family, my parents, and siblings, thank you for always being there for me and allowing me the creative space to figure out who I am and just giving me that solid foundation to help me grow. To my in-laws, you all are amazing, and I could not have been luckier to live near you all and also have such great support. To my husband, Trey, I am so lucky to have someone who has always supported me. And this includes in San Antonio before I left, because I'm going to be traveling. There was like crazy floods, and so all my Uber rides kept canceling, and he actually was able to take me through the floods of San Antonio to get me here. So thank you. That just is a slight example of his support and like continuous support that allows me to take opportunities like this. So you're always there. You make me laugh, whether we're binge watching Netflix together or going camping. So I couldn't do all the things I do without you. So I'm saying thank you. And to my kiddos, Logan, Zane, and Jazz, you all are the reason I separated from active duty, and I'm thankful for that. I love the reserves. I love the opportunities it's given, and it's like a family where you always reconnect with those people. I know that from the moment you all entered my world, it would be 1,000% better, and you are some of the most extraordinary humans I know, and it's fun to watch you unfold in your own journey. And to the 50th Intelligence Squadron, I have just been impressed from the moment I walked in. I mean, Chief sent me patches so I could be squared away beforehand. The communication with everything you all have done has just been truly amazing. The first day I came in was on a Thursday, and it was really neat to see the cyber lab they had built with Squadron Innovation Fund. And to me, when you, it was impressed that Tech Sergeant Marquez and Staff Sergeant Casalda were not only the people at the cyber lab, but they're also wheeling out clothes for the airman's attic. And so that's a really neat combination because it shows that you have the drive, the vision, the dedication to actually make something happen. But then you also have that community aspect, which is really unique and it's intrinsic, and that you can't teach that. That's something that you're just going to have to walk into, get to see, and it's clear that 50th Intelligence Project has that in spades. I know being a reservist isn't all sunshines and rainbows, and sometimes it's not easy with competing priorities. And the sacrifices you all make just to be here every single time, you have a choice. And so I want to thank you for making that choice to be here, to provide your skills to the Air Force. And you're sharp, you're motivated, and I look forward to getting to learn that better. You all are the driving force that enables the 50th and the 9th Intelligence Squadron to be successful together as a total force association. You all have earned through consistent performance and expertise that allows the mission to continue to thrive. As your commander, I promise to provide the space and opportunities to help you achieve the mission, grow personally and professionally. My leadership philosophy is simple. You take care of the people, they take care of the mission. And that's exactly what we're going to continue to do here that Sarah, you've set up so well, along with the other teammates here. I look forward to getting to know you all better, learning and working with you, and I'm grateful for your selfless service. Thank you, Sergeant Calvert, for your amazing rendition of the national anthem, Chaplain for coming out, but then also Captain Greaves and team for making all of this, well, you crushed the names, so thank you. I look forward to working with y'all, and that's all.